I'm Annette Bakker. I'm the president of the Children's Tumor Foundation for the past decade, and I'm really proud to lead this amazing team, advancing treatments for patients with neurofibromatosis and schwannomatosis.
My name is Ken Rudd. I have NF1, and I'm on the board of directors of the Children's Tumor Foundation. I was here and around the foundation since shortly after it was founded in 1978. My neurologist was Allan Rubenstein.
I'm Allan Rubenstein. I am a clinical professor of neurology and pediatrics at NYU Medical Center. I was the founder of CTF 45 years ago. I originally thought NF would be an opportune disorder for what was a relatively new area, molecular genetics. I then discovered how much of a need there was for somebody to really provide some sort of coordinated care. I was approached by a young nurse, Lynn Cordemanch, one of the first people I saw with NF, and she asked me why wasn't there a foundation for people with this disorder, and I said, why don't you start one? So she did, and we had an opportunity to work closely together with Joel Hirschtritt and develop a whole new organization devoted to people with NF.
Both my parents got involved very early on and were sort of very committed to the organization. It's been a part of my life forever.
A lot of the early research funding was focused on finding the genes.
I remember when I was in college in 1990 and the gene was first cloned and identified, and it was big news.
Finding the gene for NF became a front page story for the New York Times.
And then after that discovery, of course, once you have the cause, once you have the gene, now starts the real biology.
In the past 10 years, I think the progress that CTF has made has been quite remarkable. We've been instrumental in getting the first drug approved by the FDA and worked very hard together to drive the research, improve clinical understanding of the disease and treatment options for patients. Encouraging and helping researchers and investigators share their data, both good and bad, can only benefit those of us with NF.
What we're really trying to do next is to accelerate clinical trials, bringing drugs that are clinical trial ready, and then really educating and empowering our community, both healthcare professionals and patients. The time is now. We are ready to expand and to accelerate.
The time is now because there is so much interest on the part of the pharmaceutical industry and biotech companies.
There has been remarkable progress in understanding the forms of NF up until now. But the time is now for us to continue the research.
That first 45 years, the donor community that is invested there has brought us to that point where we are now, where we can say, okay, here we are. We have all that information that we can translate into treatments for patients. The time is now, and the future for patients with NF looks so much brighter.